You know what, though? I have to say, there's one lyric in the Spice Girls that I've never really understood.
What's that?
If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. I know they meant, like, you gotta be friends with my friends, but it sounds like, if you want to be my lover, you have to have sex with my friends. That's what it sounds like.
Challenge accepted.
Hey, I'm Matkai, and this is my new segment called Q and Slay.
Hi, I'm Michael Pez, and I will be the co-star to Q and Slay tonight.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So basically, this is just like me answering fans' questions, but with a special guest, or a co-star. So, one of Michael's friends actually sent us 38 questions.
Yeah, 38 questions. My friend Kevin Mayhew. Thank you, Kevin, for sending in the questions. And we are going to be answering them the best and most honest that we can, you know.
And we have 38 of them to do, so
we're just going to speed through it.
Let's do it.
Cool.
First question.
What is the strangest thing that's ever happened to you while you were drunk?
Oh, well, I don't get drunk that often, so that's a really good question.
I do. So I will say that the strangest thing that I have ever done, okay, it's just the top of my head, was when I met Neil Patrick Harris at a bar one time, and then his husband told me he had a really bad gag reflex.
What?
True story. If your friend bought an ugly outfit, would you tell them? Like, yeah. No. If they're are they holding it on the like, hey, I bought this. If you could date guys from a certain television show, which show would it be? Grey's Anatomy? Because they're doctors and they have money. They're hot. What body part turns you on the most?
You know, I think I'm a chest guy. I think I like a really nice chest. You know what? If a guy is confident and he's smiling and he's having fun, like sometimes guys that I've been like, ugh, I don't find you so attractive. Man, do they get attractive real fast when they're fun.
So smile.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah. Would you ever have sex for money?
I'm not gonna say no.
How much?
Where is the worst place a guy can have a piercing? The worst place, I can think of a bunch of places that would be the worst place.
I think like the spot right between your toes. Like
Yeah.
that would be like a not good spot.
Like
You couldn't wear a flip-flop. It would be a disaster. What movie sucks?
Catwoman.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. You know what else is really bad? Love Actually. It's so bad.
Get the fuck out of my house. Have you ever been uncomfortable watching something with your parents? Yes.
I hate blank about myself.
My bathroom is covered in just hair. Just so you know.
We won't go in there then.
If one song could define your life right now, what would it be?
Anything by the Spice Girls. Let's be
Okay.
real. Anything.
Stop.
Stop that.
Yeah,
now.
like stop.
Thing.
Like, what could define your life? Spice Girls. Stop.
Right?
Like, just whatever you're doing right now, just stop.
You know what, though? I have to say, there's one lyric in the Spice Girls that I've never really understood.
What's that?
If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. I know they meant like you gotta be friends with my friends, but it sounds like if you want to be my lover, you have to have sex with my friends. That's what it sounds like.
Challenge accepted. Have you ever given a strip tease?
Yes.
Yeah, you do burlesque, don't you?
I did do some burlesque.
How'd
it was
that go?
really fun.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was like super liberating, actually.
How naked did you get?
Like the full Monty.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like put a hat in front of my crotch, you know, whatever. And then like I actually like after my performance was over, I exited the stage with just a hat on my crotch through the audience.
What kind of hat was it?
Like a baseball cap, but
Okay.
like with sparkles. Like not sparkles, but not sequins.
Was it a mesh?
What do you call the
was it
thing?
A mesh hat?
Glitter.
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 A glitter hat.
A glitter hat. It was a
Okay.
gold glitter hat.
Perfect.
And then I had like red suspenders. You know, I had some jeans that actually ripped in the crotch halfway through, so perfect, no problem.
Spoiler alert.
Ha!
I've never given a striptease. I've played strip darts.
Strip darts.
Yeah, like I've
of
done-
all
like
the
I like-
things, darts is what he chooses to strip to.
Where is your dream destination to visit?
I've always wanted to go to Australia. I don't know why. I think it's because Aussie accents are just so sexy.
Yeah? Is that like the sexiest?
It's the sexiest accent.
Oh.
Hands down.
Mine's a southern accent. Like a southern drawl, like from a dirty south.
Yeah, like a place where they like don't have LGBTQ rights. And you're like, damn, that's sexy. I like your accent.
Damn, that's sexy. Describe the perfect date.
April 25th, because it's not too cold, not too hot, and you can just wear a nice light jacket.
No matter what, I won't blank in bed.
Well, bathroom stuff. Do I need to go through the list? Blood stuff.
You don't like blood stuff?
I mean, like, no. So, true story, I knew this guy, okay? I don't talk to him anymore, so maybe he's gonna see this video at some point and maybe be super mad at me, and I have no idea. But his fetish, whatever, right? His fetish was that he really liked it when girls would take, like, basically like an X-Acto knife and they'd slice open his chest and drink the blood. That was his sexual fetish. So I had concerns over things like, you know, HIV.
You had concerns?
We were at the beach, and he took off his shirt, and I saw all these like scars and cuts on, like some of them looked fresh and some of them looked really old. And I was like, can I ask, like, what happened? And he's like, no, it's no problem. Like, it's just my fetish. Like, I just like it when girls cut my chest and then drink the blood.
Who are these girls that are like, yes.
I don't know, like, how did he convince girls to do this? Like, that's my biggest question. And like, how many girls did he convince to do this?
How many cuts did he have on his body?
Like, lots. Like lots.
Straight people.
When was the last time you felt guilty?
Every day of my life. How do you feel about people who act different around their boyfriends?
Fine. It's okay to act different around different people. I think that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, people have different vibes, right? Like, I'm gonna act different around you, then I act around my mom, then I'm gonna act around my boyfriend, then I'm gonna act around my, you know...
Like, if you are around your boyfriend and then you're a dick to your friends, well, then that's a little different.
That is different.
Yeah. Who are you trying to impress? The boyfriend? Because your friends clearly can see that you're being a different person, so...
Yeah. What is the best romance movie?
Love Actually.
Love Actually is so bad. It's confusing, there's too many storylines, there's too many characters, none of them are developed well, none of them are interests.
Pay attention, though. Do you love body hair?
I just like natural. I just like whatever a guy's got is what he's got.
Okay.
Maybe back hair is not my favorite.
Okay.
But like, in general, like whatever this guy's got is cool.
Would you ever date a guy who has cheated before? Well, how do you know he cheated?
Like, do you like get references?
Yeah,
is this like a job interview?
You're like,
or,
hey, hi, I'm Michael. Have you cheated on a boyfriend before?
Right? Maybe we should bring in like some private investigators and maybe like do like a full-on like search, and we'll bring in the dogs too, and we'll like sniff for like cocaine just to make sure. Like,
those dogs are gonna get really high.
Yeah, the dogs are gonna get really high. Where is the last place you saw someone you were really attracted to physically?
I don't know, last night at the bar? Like at the Rabba? I don't know.
Yo, like everywhere, man. Like, I can't help my eyes.
Yeah.
My eyes are like whoop, boop, ba-doop, ba-doop.
As soon as the sun comes out, guns are out.
Honey, if it's dark, it doesn't matter. I got cat vision. Like, we can do this. What clique did you hate in high school? Well, I went to a performing arts high school, so I think that the sports kids were kind of the minority. So, I think most people, you know, most of us, didn't really like the sports kids. Because there was only maybe 3 of them. I'm exaggerating. There was 4.
Have you ever tolerated racism?
Yes, when I was younger. Now, not so much. I grew up in Sudbury. It's you know, it's heavily white. You know, and I grew up with, you know, a grandma, for example, that would do quite racist things, really.
Oh, for sure.
You know, and as I grew up and as I learned more about the world and about accepting people, not only did I start being less and less racist every single day, but I also started calling out my grandma and my mother and other people on their racism, right?
Oh, for sure.
And it's beautiful to see that, like, my grandma, and she's like 90-something years old. And it's great to see that she's like now like also starting to realize too that like she's got to be more accepting and more
Aware of her words.
Aware of her words
Yeah.
and her actions too, right?
Yeah.
Next question. I got to do this one because you've been saying a lot of questions. Yeah,
I like to read.
I know you like to read. I don't like to read. Actually, I don't like books.
I
don't read.
What was the last book you read?
It's a funny story.
Okay.
I don't really read at all. In fact, in I think grade like 7 or something, I had a book report.
Okay.
At that age, I actually was such a geek, I was starting to design websites. So what I did is, I didn't want to read a book. So instead, I made a website for a fake author, and then I did a book report about a fake book that I put on that fake author's website. So I just made up the whole thing, and then when the teacher, she obviously was like, okay, well, I've never heard of this author. So she Googled them, she found their website, and she's like, wow, this is an author I never heard of. But because they have a website, and because I don't assume that a kid in 7th grade in that time, I mean, today teachers would assume it a little more, but at that time, I don't think they assumed that, so I got away with it, and I got an A+.
That's a great story.
It's a great
It's a good
story.
story.
Yeah.
Cool. Could you ever date somebody that has a tattoo on their face?
It's very specific. Is it like a little butterfly, or is it like a face?
Yeah, like is it like a skull face, like the whole face is skull? Because that's kind of hot. But is it like a teardrop? Is it like?
I actually kind of like the teardrop thing.
Sure, but I think that's
what does it mean? Does it have a meaning, or is it just like cool?
It's not cool.
I think it's cool.
If you're out there and you got a teardrop, and Matkai's looking for you.
Not like looking for you, but
Looking
like it's
for
cool,
you.
though. I like individuality.
Sure,
So I think if someone has something interesting,
absolutely. But
I
like,
think it's cool.
but like, do they regret having that on their face? Or not?
I mean, I don't want it on my face, but like,
I don't want it on my face. No.
I don't think I'd hate it on somebody else.
Like if it's on your neck, like
The question was not about your neck,
Okay.
though. It was about your face, to be fair. Kevin was very specific with his questions. He gave us 38 questions, which we're supposed to answer, and we are failing miserably. This video is a disaster.
I think it's wonderful.
It's a wonderful disaster.
Have you ever fantasized to a mainstream movie?
Yeah, Short Bus.
What's short?
Need I say
what's
more?
Short Bus?
You haven't seen Short Bus?
No.
What is wrong with you? Rewatching Love Actually instead of watching Short Bus. Hello?
I've seen Love Actually like probably like 40 times.
I've seen it once and I hated it. Have you ever added someone on Facebook based on their looks?
Yes.
Yes.
What nationality is the sexiest?
Australian. Is that a nationality?
Yeah.
Australian.
Southern.
I feel like you've answered this question.
I know, okay.
I love it. I love it. I love it that we have the same answer. It means that we're consistent and we know what we like.
Yeah. How do you feel after your last one-night stand? Alone.
What's your favorite euphemism for sex?
Doing it.
Getting jiggy.
Banging.
Saw me banging on the sofa. Wasn't me. Caught me banging in the shower. Wasn't me. Funny story. When I was a kid,
Yeah.
I actually thought that it was banging on the bathroom door was the lyric, because I had 3 sisters and I thought it meant that you needed to go to the bathroom really bad and your sisters were hogging the bathroom. So I thought it was banging on the bathroom door. I didn't realize the song was about sex.
How old were you when that song came out?
I don't know. I was young.
I was not. What songs would your sex list consist of?
I don't want to listen to music while I'm having sex.
I know it's weird.
Why is that a thing in movies? People don't do that in real life. Have you ever cried over a celebrity's death? I mean, if I don't know the person, why would I cry? Like, it's you know, people who have accomplished things in their life, like I can definitely appreciate the things that they've accomplished and enjoy, you know, for example, an artist who their music lives on, or, you know, someone like Robin Williams who their content lives on, and it might be sad how they died, you know, especially when they, you know, they choose suicide and such. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know these people, you know? They're on my screens, you know? I don't know them.
I would be best on blank reality show.
Big Brother.
Big Brother. Yeah, like, I need to be on Big Brother. Like, this is like my plea to the world. If you're watching this, I need to be on Big Brother. Like, it is my show. I'm competitive. I'm honest. This is my pitch to you. I want to be on it so bad.
And if I was on one, what one would I be on? How would you rate yourself on a 1 to 10 hotness scale?
7.
I don't know if I want to answer this.
8. Which 2 celebrities would you like to see get together and have a sex tape? Chris Pratt and Chris Evans. That's what I'd watch that one.
I mean, it would be probably good.
Yeah,
It would probably be enjoyable.
I'm picturing it right now.
Where do you not like being touched? Oh my god, I'm scared if I put this out on the internet, then like people will like see me in real life and then touch me in the spot that I said I don't like being touched in, like on purpose.
Yeah, and then they're gonna get fucking shivved.
What? This escalated quickly.
1, don't touch my face. Don't touch my bald head. I said don't touch my face.
I'm not touching it. It is just touching it. Right now, the oldest person I would have sex with is
60. 60 is the new 40. No, I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. But like, you could be like you could be like a really hot older man.
Totally.
And like, yeah. I hope that when I'm 60, people want to bang me.
Good point.
Yeah.
By then, we'll probably be able to clone ourselves so we can just like fuck ourselves. If in the future there's cloning that is possible,
Sure.
and they make a clone of you, would you have sex with you?
No, because he's so needy.
I'd totally have sex with me if I was a clone. Totally. What is your favorite pair of underwear? I actually have a favorite pair. So when I was filming my short film Committed,
Saw it.
You saw it? Great. There was a pair of red underwear that I wear in the show.
Okay.
And they're like these silky red underwear. And I paid more for them than I would normally pay for a pair of underwear because I knew that they were like an integral part to that film. So now I still have them and I still wear them and they're kind of my favorite. They're super comfortable. They're like all like they're probably not real silk, but like they feel like silk.
Gotcha.
And yeah, they're comfortable more than anything else.
I really enjoy this boxer brief from H&M.
I'm not a huge fan of the boxer brief as much.
Fine, they're just like short and they just like.
Oh, we're talking about different ones. I thought we were talking about the baggy ones.
No. I'm jealous of blank.
People with money. Because I'm poor. Like I'm really poor. Okay, I'm not that poor. I'm exaggerating, but this is our final question. Can you believe?
This is our final question.
This is our final question. So we've made it. So like we've accomplished the 38 thing, which was like some of them was like this took a long time. Like I have gray hair now. Like this was.
I still have no hair. Okay, let's do it. That's all.
All right. Number 38. Last question.
Okay. Would you want to get married?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, it's interesting because among the straight community, it's almost always a yes. And in the LGBT community, it's very divided. Some people are really for marriage, some people are really against it. You know, there's the side that says, we fought for the right to marry whoever. And we got that right. The laws were passed, you know, at least here in Canada, you know, in other parts of the world, you know, that's not a reality yet, but I hope it becomes so soon.
Please.
But just because you have the right, does that mean that you have to use it? You know,
No.
And you don't. But
I would like to get married. I would.
I've always said that I want to do a wedding that forces people to do something they would never want to do in a fun way, not in a dangerous way. So I have this idea, and it's totally crazy, but I want to have my wedding beside an outdoor pool. And then after we say the vows, we get married and the kiss and all that happens, then everyone in their wedding garb, like everyone's wearing whatever you wear to a wedding, everyone has to jump in the pool immediately after with all their clothes on still. And it'll be so fun.
Okay.
Seriously, that's my wedding dream. Like, if you're out there and you think this is a great idea, I need you to
invite me over for a pool party.
Well, I'm not just gonna marry someone who invites me over for a pool party.
I would.
You hear that? If you want to marry Michael Pez, all you have to do is invite him to your pool party and he will immediately marry you. On the spot, or like you want some time? Like, do you want like some...
Well, I gotta see if the pool's nice.
you also got to see like other things? Like, do you want to see if like he's nice or just the pool?
Yeah, I want to see if he's cheated before.
We're bringing in the dogs. Don't forget.
I want to know
dogs.
if he likes Love Actually.
Okay, so if he doesn't like Love Actually, you won't marry him.
It's going to be a very big struggle if he doesn't. Where was I supposed to be looking in this camera?
We don't even. Were you looking in the wrong spot the whole time?
Probably.
Oh my god.
Where was I supposed to be looking?
Here.
Oh, that's where I've been looking.
Okay, good. Me too.
Oh, okay, good.
Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. We answered 38 questions, which was the goal. We queued and we slayed, and it was awesome. I'm Matkai Burmaster. You can follow me at Matkai Burmaster on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, all the things.
And you can follow me, Michael Pez, at Michael Pez on Instagram, or you can follow Reality Realness with 3 S's. Reality Realness is my YouTube channel. We watch reality TV shows, and we talk about the gameplay. We talk about all reality TV stuff.
Cool. And of course, if you want to follow some of the things that I'm working on, of course you can follow at Yaflix, which is a site where you can read movie reviews, news, spotlights, that kind of thing. I write on there quite often, as well as Fearless, at Watch Fearless on Instagram, Twitter, and all that, which is a streaming service for independent film, which has a priority in showcasing content that is LGBTQ, female, diverse, showing disabilities, all the stuff that we need to be watching.
Perfect. So thank you so much for watching, and have a safe and wonderful Pride.
Bye!